This is a brand new day. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. I appreciate each and every one of you, especially you lurkers. You guys are awesome. Welcome to another show. Welcome to another podcast. This is episode 12. That's right, we've been doing this for a year, guys. Today marks our 12th show. I can't believe it's been a year. So, as always, let's start the show with a bit of old wisdom, as they call it. The other day, I was just going through my notes, compiling everything together, and I came across this amazing quote. Set your life on fire and seek those that fan your flames. I thought, wow, that's powerful. Set your life on fire and seek those that fan your flames. Basically, surround yourself with people who are more interested in your success than in your failure. Basically, strive to put yourself amongst those people who are in it to see you flourish. Um, we're in a day and age where most of the people hold us back. It doesn't matter what you're doing, whether you're Twitch streaming, whether you're starting up a new business, whether you're in high school, whether you're in college. It doesn't matter what it is that you're doing. Ask yourself this: are you succeeding? And if your answer is no, is it because of the company that you keep? Is it because that all the people around you or your clique, so to speak, those people, those companions around you, are they in it to see you win it? Or are they holding you back from being the best that you can be? I see this happen day in and day out in the Twitch community. There's so many people that are not happy with somebody's channel blowing up. They're not content with their peers excelling and being better than them. So they'll say or do things to hold them back and whatnot. Ask yourself, is this something that you need in your life? Is this someone that is really that important? At the end of the day, you are responsible for your own success. At the end of the day, it is only by setting your life on fire and finding those people who can fan your flames will you actually spread and flourish and be successful. That being said, I am joined today by two amazing individuals. One, you already know, he is a old soul. He has been part of our show for a very long time. He goes by the name of CplButters. There is a bit of good news in his life. I will have him tell you what that good news is. And for the first time ever, we're joined today by Dunkers 101. Now, I'm not going to spoil too much about who Dunkers is or isn't, but I will say this. As I previously mentioned, I have joined up on the stream team United Gaming, and going forward, United Gaming and Gamerz Dynasty are going to do the podcast conjunctively. There's a lot of great things that are happening within United Gaming that's not just going to help the members of this channel out and the community members of this channel, but the way things are going and the projects that we're tackling on Twitch as a whole is going to benefit immensely with the different projects that we have currently started out. We will talk a bit more about that a little later in the show, but right now, let's say hi to Dunkers and Butters. Hey, what's up, guys?
What up? What up?
How you doing?
Dude, it is an absolute pleasure to have you guys here. I do want to start out the show with some good news. So, Butters, I know in the past couple days, things have been happening in your life. Let's share with the community the good news.
Well, as of September 15th, I am no longer single man. I finally put the ring on that finger. and the wife and I are happily to announce that we are going to be going forward with this full strength from here on out.
Dude, I am so happy for you, man. When I first heard the news that you guys are getting married, I was like, wait, isn't Butters already married? I really thought you were like already happily married the way you talk about your kids and whatnot. I'm like, yo, this dude is. And then when you said, I was like, maybe it's like one of those things where, you know, you kind of like renew your vows, so it's like remarrying, but like you're already married. So I was just like, oh, maybe he's doing one of those things. No, this man is like legit, like he's hitched, man. He's not on the market no more. I know y'all wanted to get with him and whatnot, but nah.
Yeah, the wife made me cut the beard. Y'all wanted that beard.
Oh no! Well, congratulations, man.
I appreciate it.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's definitely well deserved, man. I do know that at the end of the day, you know, she's gonna be fanning your flames. So you know, more power to you with that, buddy. Dunkers, welcome to the show, sir. Tell us about yourself. Tell us about your channel, guys. Dude, this guy, like, I'm no lie, like one of the most chillest, most amazing Twitch streamers there is on Twitch right now. He streams a lot of you know, why am I talking? Have Dunkers explain all that.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it. So yeah, my name is Chad, and my name is on stream is Dunkers, Dunks, whatever, Dunkers 101. But yeah, I mainly stream. I come from a background of single player games, retro games. I'm a completionist of all those sorts. And I just recently, in the past year and a half, got into competitive gaming. A lot of PUBG, Fortnite. Recently just started getting into Gambit a little bit until Call of Duty comes out. Kind of honed my skills and slowly got better at it. So where now I can actually compete pretty well. But that's kind of been my main focus for my streams recently. I also dipped my toes into WoW a little bit for the past couple months here and had a lot of fun with that. But now I'm switching back over to the FPS games again, getting back into the grind. But yeah, my streams are, I'm focused on quality. I'm focused on not only audio, but video quality. I spend a lot of time making sure that everything is running smoothly, that I have intros and outros, that all my audio settings and video settings don't pixelate, don't oversaturate, or get kind of messed up as you go. And it's a tough process, but man, have I learned a lot in the past year. And I've been streaming for about 13 months so far.
Now,
so it's been a wild ride.
I know that we as Twitch streamers, one of the things that we like to do is present a sort of semi-professional looking stream. We try to go out and we get our equipment and whatnot. But when I say this man takes his stuff seriously, bro, like you can switch to his channel. Or again, twitch.tv/DUNKERS101. Go to his channel, drop a follow on him, make sure your notifications are turned on. I kid you not, man, this guy takes this stuff seriously. But not in a bad way, because at the end of the day, from where I stand, he takes it seriously so you guys can have better content. So seriously, go check this man out. Guy is an amazing, amazing individual. And at that, he is mad chill. Like if you go to his streams, I've seen this man play. He plays a lot of Fortnite, and he plays competitively. But at the same time, what you won't see is toxicity. So if you're looking for positive streamers who are good at the game and who don't rage at the game, definitely check out my man Dunkers 101. He is mad cool. You're not gonna regret going to his channel. That being said, one of the things that we all have in common is we're all part of this super sexy group of people known as United Gaming. Recently, we've taken on a couple different projects, and Dunkers over here has taken on a huge project that's going to be coming up next month. Some of you gamers out there are really involved with these things. Dunkers, please tell us about this venture that is coming up next month.
All right, yeah. So when I started, my first time ever Twitch streaming was a couple of years ago, called Extra Life. Understand streaming. I had a PS4, and I said, you know what? I'm just gonna use the PS4 stream. I'm just gonna stream from there. Do a new game every hour. I don't understand Twitch. I don't get that. But the reason I did it is for an event called Extra Life, and Extra Life is an event every year held in November that unites thousands of gamers across the world to play games to support their local Children's Miracle Network hospitals. And since 2008, they've raised about, I think it was like $40 million so far
Jesus.
by Gamerz being raised. It's insane.
I don't mean to cut you off, but I want to say this,
No.
that there's so many people out there who think that gamers are a waste of time. But you tell me $40 million is a waste of time.
Exactly, man. Exactly. So it's crazy. You have the nice thing about it is you bring people who are not in Twitch. Like, well, a lot of my donations were from people that not a lot of them, but some of them from like family members or friends that have never experienced Twitch, and now they watch constantly. So it's a good introduction because they're kind of like, what is Twitch? I don't get it. I'll support the charity, but then when they come there, they stick around and they have a good time, and usually it kind of hooks people and brings them back. But yeah, I supported a local children's hospital here for the last 2 years. I've raised about $1,350 over the 2 years, which I am amazed was able to happen.
Wow.
Especially with the quality of my stream the first time. Second time, I was kind of getting it down. Yeah, so the past 2 years, I worked with a team called Kind of Funny, and you can find them at Kind of Funny Games, either on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. They're a variety show. They're a talk show that they just talk about video games. XIGN guys, really funny guys. I've met them in real life. They're fantastic, and I ended up joining their team because I didn't know how to really make a team or go anywhere from there. So this year, it kind of falls on a certain day where I work very closely with another guy named Battle. Battle 734. He's one of my best friends growing up. Good buddy. We both got into Twitch together. He got a little bit before me, and since we're close by and we work close together nearby, we pushed it together. So we're kind of like a little team within a team. So this year we decided, you know what? We're both taking that day, and we're going to both do our 24-hour streams, not together, but at the same time. And we were kind of going around ideas of like maybe we could do a handoff every hour or two just to like get multiple streamers involved. But I think in the end this year we are going to just stick it up and just go the 24 hours each and just hammer it out like we did the past 2 years. And then next year, I think get more involved, get a larger community following in there. And anyone can join this, by the way. Any streamer can join it. You're not required for anything. The only requirement is a registration fee of $20. Once you're in there, you just set a goal, and you shoot for the stars, man. It's a lot of fun. They make Twitch alerts, Streamlab alerts, extensions for Twitch. It's a big deal, and I hope this year brings in way more than they made last year because it just keeps going up, man.
Awesome. And I do want to bring this to everyone's attention that this is something that has been going on every single year on the same exact date, and thousands of people take advantage of this. And what really sets this apart from some of the other charities that you may or may not see on Twitch is that 100% of what you donate goes directly to Extra Life and their causes. None of the money that you donate goes to the streamer. Like the way it is set up, the links that are set up and everything, nothing goes through the streamer. So like if you're worried about, I'm trying to donate and I'm not trying to have my money, like if I'm giving you $50, I don't want like the streamer to keep like 45 and only like $5 goes to the charity. No, it's not like that at all. This is 100% whatever you are donating goes to that hospital that is in your local area via Extra Life. So remember, like, all of this stuff is on the up and up. It's above board and everything like that, and is definitely a great cause. I know, like, for those people who are in the Philadelphia area, Extra Life supports the Children's Hospital over here, Philadelphia Children's Hospital. That's, or I think it's just called Children's Hospital. So, that's a really huge thing. Again, locally speaking, you'll be able to find that local charity, that local children's hospital that you would be able to support and whatnot, if you take up the mantle of Extra Life. Now, and the other thing, as Dunkers mentioned again, is it is a 24-hour thing. So you just pick, what time you're starting, and then 24 hours into it, that's when you would end. It's non-stop gaming for a good cause. Definitely go check out Dunkers and Battles as well. I'll link them all in the chat. For those of you guys who are going to be watching this on YouTube later on, that's twitch.tv/BATTLE734. These guys are either going to be doing a joint stream, or they're going to be going back and forth on their channel. Like I said, there's still a month out. November 4th, I believe the date is.
Let's see. I think November 3rd.
November 3rd, sorry.
Saturday, November 3rd, starting at 12 a.m. Eastern time for Battle and I. We're both going to bed as soon as we get back from we're waking up then. We're going to have food made, ready to go, and then we're going. And it isn't that bad. Looking at the streamer side of this, to talk about that, it's a little taxing on your body when you're sitting that long.
For sure.
You just get up, do push-ups, let chat know what you're doing.
For sure. This year, I believe, based off of the meetings that we've had, we may have a United Gaming team that you guys are going to be representing in this venture.
Yeah, we're looking into that Wednesday, or by Wednesday. I've got a few things to check up still. It might be, since we started the team late in the process, I'm not 100% sure if we can make a team right now. It might have been 6 months back. I'm not 100% sure, because usually I've just joined a team. I pick a buddy's team, or but this is something that, now that the community's picking up, I know that if it doesn't happen this year, next year is going to be enormous.
Absolutely. So again, this would be one of United Gaming's first big charity events. I believe Joker did a mental health awareness thing a couple of days ago. There are plenty of people within the community who do different causes. We have another community member, Still Not Ginger, and one of the things that she does is autism awareness. There's a huge thing that she's going to be doing, I believe sometime next year. I think it's like April something is what we're aiming for, and it's going to be a huge thing. And just to give you guys a heads up as to what sets this apart from, like, say, another stream, is that it's going to be kind of like a day in the life of an autistic person, and what does it take to raise somebody who's autistic, because she has a kid who's autistic and her husband is autistic. And one of the things that they are encouraging people to do is use that platform as a way to kind of like not be ignorant about what autism is, what it represents, and how can you cope with it, how can you deal with it, how can you overcome different things about it and whatnot. It's going to be an open forum discussion that she's going to do. I do not know if it's going to be a 24-hour stream or not, but essentially what's going to happen is that her husband and herself are going to be streaming, and they encourage people to ask them different questions in regards to autism, and more specifically, if you're interested in specific kinds of autism. I know that the little that I know is nothing compared to what they would be able to give you as far as any real life information is concerned. Now, one of the things that brings us together, other than United Gaming, is our love of video games, because at the end of the day, we're all gamers. We like to sit back, relax, and be little kids with our little controllers and keyboards and mouses and whatnot, and rage at our screens because it didn't go our way. Now, we have Butters over here, who plays a lot of soccer, football. No, Rocket League. That's what it is. Like he gets in his rocket, and this man, and I've seen his progression from when he first started out, and now like he can just sit back, relax, and he just get goals. Are they even still called goals? Like I don't know the nomenclature for Rocket League. Whatnot.
Goals.
Okay, cool. So.
I mean, there's different types of goals. Like if you're up in the air and you hit the ball in with your car, it's an aerial goal, but it's still a goal.
Okay, cool. Now, for those of you guys who haven't played it out, if you have Xbox Game Pass, it is absolutely free for you. Definitely check it out. I'm sure there's like all kinds of different demos and whatnot that you can take advantage of. I got very dizzy playing the game and a bit nauseous because the ball was all over the place. So that's just not a game for me. However, when it comes to Xbox or any kind of gaming, if you're playing with friends, it's a lot of fun. So, Butters, recently you actually actively decided to leave the realm of Rocket League and come over to the dark side with Destiny 2. Is that correct?
Yes. I mean, I still do at least a half hour every day of Rocket League just to keep up appearances, to keep from getting rusty, just like I should have done. I was too hard-headed. I have a hard time playing Destiny by myself. It's one of those games to where I would much rather play with a team or even just another person just to bullshit with. Whereas Rocket League is a game to where I can play for hours and hours on end by myself and not care.
Now, it's funny you say that because like not only did you recently get into Destiny 2, but Dunkers over here recently picked up Destiny 2 as well.
What'd I do? What did I get myself into? What did I was completely against getting back into Destiny. I got screwed times before, and I stuck with them. Until like earlier this year, and I said, you know what? I've had enough. I'm ditching it, and that's when I began playing Fortnite. And now I'm in the same situation that you are with Rocket League. I stopped playing Fortnite 100% and just went right into Destiny, and I am addicted again. I'm addicted to the classes. I'm addicted to the Triumph system, the PvP, even though people are a little upset about shotguns, and I play on PC. So the group of people you come up against are just it's a rough crowd.
Yeah.
But it is a fun game, and they made PvP good again. Gambit is. We just spent the last 2 days playing non-stop Gambit, and we're having a blast. We're doing really well.
It's funny that
it's fun.
It's funny that you bring up, you were hesitant and whatnot, because as of last podcast, I was completely reserved when it came to putting out money in regards to buying the Forsaken DLC. Like, legit, if you guys go back to our previous show, towards the end of the show, live on the podcast, I purchased the Forsaken DLC. And honestly, as hesitant as I was, for those of you guys who have stayed on the channel and stopped by, you will know that, bruh, that's all I play these days. Like, I can't even, like, I have Spider-Man. I think I streamed like a day or two of that, but like, yo, my Warlock is powerful again. I can just go in ham on people again. It is so nice.
You're a superhero again.
Right?
You're a guardian again.
Exactly. Like, it's so nice to be able to feel... And, like, that was the biggest complaint that, granted, like, there was a huge content drought. Like, there was not... The grind wasn't there. And they just gave us, like, 1,000% of content. And I'm just like, oh my god. Like, there's so much grinding to do, and I've only done it on one character. I think I got into the raid, like, last week, and we were able to do the raid finally, but, like the level of requirement that is involved in going to the raid, and have any of you guys done the raid? Have you guys seen the raid?
I've been staying away from it until I'm high enough light.
Okay. So...
I just started the game I'm not gonna lie. I started this game Tuesday.
Okay.
I waited that long. It took me a while to get back to it. I waited till Tuesday and I got it.
Okay.
Now I'm kicking myself.
So Tuesday, as in this past Tuesday
Tuesday,
okay. So when Destiny 2 Forsaken launched, one of the things that the people who played it at launch had to worry about was like there was a lot of content that was time gated, like things released like a week in, 2 weeks in, 3 weeks in, and whatnot. Now you guys get to experience all that like even more so like from like all at once. So what have you been doing as far as your grind goes to leveling up and whatnot? Like what character have you picked, and how's your Destiny 2 grind? I can finally say Destiny 2 grind again. It's so fun.
I know. Finally, there's a grind. So I'm a hunter, like everyone else in the game.
Master Race.
Oh, damn,
Yeah,
Cade supporters.
It's just so much fun. Yeah, Cade supporter. You have to. But yeah, I started the game going through the single player, and then I ended up getting all of my other buddies into it because I'm like, I think they got some right here, man, and everyone I know is enjoying it. So my entire World of Warcraft team, guys we normally play with, they all just started picking it up one by one. But I just wanted to, my whole goal in any game is to go through the story organically and to see it all for myself and absorb it. But this time around, I started PvPing right off the bat, because I wanted to see the changes in PvP immediately, because I'm not going to push content or grind light levels unless I think that it's worth it.
Right.
So we went into PvP with the gear we had and noticed the changes right away. So as soon as we noticed that, okay, this could be fun, I went back into the story missions. So I finished the actual game yesterday morning, and I unlocked... I'm not going to say what I unlocked.
Can we take a moment and thank Bungie? I know they get a lot of shit, but can we take a moment and thank Bungie for a good storyline, like an actual storyline? Dude, I was immersed in it. The cutscenes were amazing. The way they did everything, and the fact that the raid actually is an end game content that ties into the storyline. Like, I know, like, a lot of times, even in D1, if you wanted to find out about the raid or the end game content, you had to go out of your way, look at different lores and whatnot, and then you would know about what the raid is or why it is there, and so on and so forth. But this one, like, it gets tied right into the storyline. Like, towards the end of the story is when, like, they really get into, okay, this is what the raid is, these are the bosses, this is what we're doing, this is why the raid is happening, and so on and so forth. It was, dude, I was blown away at how well it was done.
Yeah, seriously. So before I started, I was playing World of Warcraft, and it had a better story transition into the raid bosses than WoW did. And WoW usually does a really good job of it, but I can't. It's crazy saying that, but it really had a better transition into it. And I'm not going to say where I am now, but I unlocked a certain thing, and I kind of was blown. So the last mission had these crazy Titanfall 2 vibes, if anyone played through the story mode of that game. And I was like, all right, this is crazy. I can't wait to see what the raid is. And then after all of that happened, and you complete some other little quest lines, something else happens, and it just blew me away that they did all this in a year. They were all hands on deck. And after that, last night, I went and purchased the DLC or the extra season pass. Because I'm a firm believer in putting money where your mouth is.
Exactly.
And if you got screwed over by a game before, don't give money at all.
Absolutely. That's the only way that you can actually get them to listen. Exactly. I mean, hit them where it hurts, right? Like, they're trying to make money, and you're gonna make money, and like they're gonna make money off of you. It's very true. And you know, big props to Destiny and their team over there for actually hearing us out and listening to what we were saying. There's a bit of a difference. I know there's a lot of different game developers out there who hear what people are saying, but they don't listen. They changed a lot of their policies when it comes to talking to their community and taking what they said. Like, one of the things that we've been screaming about is that we're not worried about the amount of content. We just want good content. But they actually went a step further and gave us a shit ton of content. Like, yo, when I tell you, when I get online, like, when I would, like, year one, if I got online, my grind would be, I don't know, maybe an hour or two, and I'd be done. Like, I'd get all my dailies and done and everything. I had my powerful gear and all that stuff. I had, you know, I was grinding for exotics and whatnot. Like, that was easy. It was, not to say it's difficult now, it's just, but now the grind is rewarding. Like, it doesn't feel like a chore. And the sheer amount of things to do is just mind-boggling. Butters, I know that you picked it up before, you dropped it off because there weren't that many people to play with together, and now you recently picked it back up. How's your experience been with Destiny 2? I know, like, recently, for the past at least 2-3 days that I know of, you've been back on the quote-unquote grind. How's that going for you?
I really love the storyline, like you guys were saying. I am finally starting to get an idea of how they did everything and how it's going to progress. And I'm pretty happy with the way it is going right now. I still believe that there is some more things that can be done. It never will feel exactly like D1 did, but it's getting closer and closer.
Yep.
You know, I mean, they still got a ways to go in that aspect, but in the aspect of the game being in a lot better state of where it used to be, hands down, 100% way better than what it was.
So basically, the resounding notion is simply that if you haven't purchased Forsaken yet, what are you doing, bruh? Just go and spend the $40, get the DLC. When we say you won't regret it, trust me, you won't regret it. There is so much to do. I don't care what other games you have going for you. This is going to consume your life. You don't believe me? Just ask these two people over here. They did not even touch Destiny before Forsaken came out. And now that's all they play. Now, that being said, there's a lot of different things that the United Gaming stream team is doing, which, by the way, again, my team members on our podcast today, CplButters and Dunkers 101, are both a part of United Gaming. Twitch.tv/ CplButters, that's Butters Twitch handle. Drop him a follow. Make sure you go over to his channel and you are enjoying yourselves over there. Dude, thank you so much for the 4-month sub, Jordans. I appreciate it, sir. You are awesome. Oh my god. Why is this doing that? Oh my god. Alright, give me 1 second, guys.
Oh. But yeah, there's definitely the cool. So I kind of was poking around online and I found some pretty good reviews. So I was just trying to find something that kind of summed up what I thought of the game, and I found a review that 100% sums it up. If you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
Announcing it.
Yeah.
There's a review by, I don't know if you've heard of SkillUp before.
Yes, definitely. It's a YouTube channel that I subscribe to. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But they have a Destiny 2 Forsaken, the review. This guy destroyed them last year because he was one of the first people to actually criticize them because, like he shows in this video, he kind of goes on about how Destiny 2 had the it's gonna sound confusing right now, but it had the taste test kind of method of ideas around it, where the taste is great. But as soon as you start chugging that drink, like think of it as the Pepsi challenge, and why people like Coke over Pepsi during those times is you have Pepsi, it's like, oh, it has a great first taste, but then when you chug a bottle of it, you're like, oh my god, so much sugar, I could taste it all. And that's what Destiny kind of had originally. And he does a very, 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 very good detailed explanation of all this. He goes into every single event. It's an hour-long YouTube video.
Wow.
And I watched the whole
in-depth
thing just
review.
like, oh, this is amazing. but it perfectly sums up what we wanted from Destiny, and how they took it and molded it into something that's just, it's great now. And I hate to say that I want to like, I'm still a little hesitant, but I think they're on the right path right now for success, and I hope the same thing doesn't happen again for the next release. Which at this time, I don't think it's going to happen. I think the right people are in control of it right now. I think Activision says, "You guys do what you got to do right now because you guys are killing it."
I think just looking at the social media of Bungie, and when I mean say social media, I mean like almost every single YouTube channel that deals with Destiny, every single streamer, whether it's Twitch, Mixer, what have you, majority of the community is positive. There's not that much toxicity. There's not that much negativity. Majority of the people are, I don't want to use the word content with the content, but they're very happy. They're very happy with the way things have been handled thus far. Now, granted, you know, we thought of the same thing when Destiny 2 initially launched. Granted, you know, we had our reservations, like, oh my god, there's all this content that's missing, there's all these things that's not there. But overall, story-wise and whatnot, we were kind of happy with where Destiny 2 was. Where Bungie lost us was in that Osiris DLC, and we were like, really? This is a DLC? I know. Yep. I have chicken bones that have more meat on it than this DLC. Like I like there's everybody. I don't know who was not in an uproar. So in December when the new DLC launches, you know, that's in my mind going to be the deciding factor as to, okay, is Bungie really on the right track, or did they just like buy into the hype and they lost their way? So, you know, fingers crossed, everything crossed, lips, noses, everything, they're all crossed for Destiny to be epic as it should be. All that being said, I do want to bring to your guys' attention a couple things that are happening in the United Gaming world. We have... one of the things that I like about the United Gaming stream team is that we don't hog all of the support that's given to us. We like to spread the love and support, whether it's on this channel, whether it's on anyone's channel. And one of the things that we enjoy doing is that we've grown as a family. We take the time to get to know each other. So if you guys out there are looking for a stream team that you would like to be a part of, United Gaming is an amazing stream team, but I know this may come off as a bit rude. We don't just let anybody in. We are a tight-knit family. It is invite only. You can't just come into our house. There is a padlock on it. You need permission. And the person you get permission from is Rusty Nails, by the way. twitch.tv/RUSTYNAI and then the number 1. Go check him out. This dude, I thought I was a foodie. This man puts me to shame. All he talks about day in and day out is this food and that food, and he'll eat food on stream and make me hungry. I thought I made people hungry by eating snacks. I mean, look at my sub badge; it's a freaking Dorito. But this guy,
video and I type in chat.
Yeah, this dude is next level, but like nothing but love for this guy, man. He has an amazing stream team that he runs on a daily basis. This is what he does, and what's really interesting is that he does it from the heart. So if you guys haven't checked out Rusty, highly recommend that you do so. I'll even link him in chat. That's Rusty Nail. Give him a follow. Make sure your notifications are turned on. Make sure you show him the love and support. If you have a Twitch Prime sub, drop it to him. You will not regret it. He is mad chill, and you know who's more chill than him is his wife. I'm not even kidding when I say that his wife is the main reason why he pushes so hard. again, I don't want to give the guy a disservice, but like definitely check him out. He is an amazing individual. He's the leader of our stream team. Give him a follow. Check him out. One of the things that we've been doing is supporting each other, and the reason I bring that up is that I am kind of sort of the unofficial official leader of the raid squad. What that pretty much means is that we raid into people's channels. Those of you guys who know me, who have been a part of my channel, already know that I absolutely love raiding into people's channels. At the end of the night, we'll just pick a channel and we'll bombard them with love and support. We'll just go over there, spam emotes, make sure we're following them and everything like that. So much so that my tier 1 emote is a raid emote. You know, like, that's what I love to do. Like, it's just raiding, spreading love and support. And that's one of the reasons I absolutely love this stream team, is that we support the hell out of each other. So, again, if you're looking for an organic live stream team to join, hit my buddy Rusty up. He is going to be more than happy to interview you. And if you are a fit, if you're a match for what we're looking for, you know, we'll accept you. Now, in the event that you can't join up on that, there is another team that you are more than welcome to join. This team is, the whole point of this team is to allow you a community of like-minded people to network with that will help you grow your channel. And I'm talking about the Stand United stream team. If you guys would like more information on that, I'll be more than happy to provide that. You can definitely just send me a message in whispers, or you can join up on our Discord, !Discord in chat. I'll put the link in. You guys can join up on that, and you'll be able to get more information on that. So we have easy. We have the we have the charity stream coming in on November 3rd. Definitely check out my man Battles. Check out Dunkers 101. Butters is doing amazing things on his channel. Definitely check him out. Again, congratulations, sir, on the marriage. I think every one of us should like go over and sub to his channel, because with marriage comes a lot of monetary stuff that that marriage brings. So my man's wallet might be a little low because of all the expenditures that he's doing. So let's go and refill his wallet up with a little more love and support, guys. Dunkers over here, dude, I can't even fathom what you go through when it comes to you know, supporting your own channel, making sure that you're providing good quality content. And dude, I welcome you guys as a fellow Destiny streamer myself. Thank you guys for picking up the game. You guys are pretty much like what us little people aspire to becoming. So please continue the grind, continue doing whatever it is that you do, continue supporting everybody in any way, shape, or form. You guys are amazing individuals. One of the last things that I wanted to talk about is that we have 2 people in our stream team that are vying for partnership. Now, I know a lot of you guys may or may not know these individuals, but I'm gonna say it anyways. We got Juicy Live, and we have Joker. That's XJ0CKERS, and then X, I believe, is his. XJ0KERX. Sorry, X. Yeah, that's his Twitch channel. I'll link it in chat. But Joker and Juicy, they're pushing for partnership. So if you guys can, please, just leave a channel open. Just leave a tab open. You don't even have to say anything. Drop them a follow, please. Make sure your notifications are turned on to know when they're going live. Drop them a follow on their Twitter handles. Just go and support these guys. These guys are amazing individuals. And one of the things that they posted on Twitter, I think it was yesterday or the day before, is that they're going to be doing joint streams every Saturday for about an hour or two, where they're going to be playing Destiny 2 with community members. So if you have never had a chance to play with them, this would be an amazing chance for you to play. They're very cool individuals. And like I said, one of the reasons I love the United Gaming stream team is that you will not find toxicity amongst us. Sure, we'll rage. Cough, cough, Butters. But at the end of the day, we're not toxic. And if you're looking for a channel to go and follow. The entire stream team, the United Gaming stream team, is an amazing channel. I appreciate every one of you guys coming to the show. Butters, did you have any remarks that you would like to pass on before we end the show today? I know that there's a lot going on your channel, or any upcoming events that we can look forward to.
Well, I mean, now that the wedding's over, I've just been kind of taking it day by day. I stream when I can. I am thinking about trying to get some kind of charity stream going here. It's something I'm looking into. I've been looking into for a while. I'll have more updates on that at a later time. I haven't really set a date, time, or a charity event that I'm gonna do. So,
well, I'm glad you brought that up, because one of the things that we have been contemplating and thinking about and doing and whatnot in the stream team, like a part of with the managers and whatnot of UG, is charity streaming, how to go about, and so on and so forth. So I would highly recommend that you link up with Rusty. Send him a message on Discord. He has a 24-hour turnaround.
Talked to Rusty and Rekka about it already.
Awesome.
And, talking about getting the entire stream team together to do a united stream.
Absolutely.
One that. Charity.
Awesome. Absolutely. And you guys already know Dunkers is doing his thing next month. Dude, much love and support to you for taking on this venture. It's not an easy task to stream for 24 hours, let alone do a charity stream. But, dude, my hat's off to you, bro. Much love to you.
Man, thank you very much.
Thank you both for stopping by the channel today. Thank you both for stopping by the podcast today. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. And again, last bit of shout out, it goes to Rusty. Oh, by the way, we have a couple other people within the United Gaming team that are getting hitched and married and falling in love and all that stuff. We got Silly Tales. He just recently got engaged. Carolina's wedding is coming up, and he has a kid on the way as well. Sweetie, aka Sweetie, she's got a kid on the way. And I think Battles just got engaged. Yep. So we got all these things happening. I'll throw in a bit of news about myself. If you haven't heard, my wife's application has been approved. We're just waiting on the visa application to go through. So for those of you guys who don't know, I got married in December, last December, not coming December. And she's in Pakistan. So in order for me to bring anybody from overseas, you have to file an application for sponsorship so that, you have the permission of the United States government to bring somebody over on a permanent basis. Her application has been approved, and now we're just waiting on the visa application to go through, so this way when she does get here, she'll have a permanent resident card, also known as a green card. Yes, the card is green, hence the card name Green Card. And in a year's time, she's going to have citizenship once she gets here, so I'm really excited about that. Again, thank you all for stopping by. I really appreciate you all. And I will catch you guys in the next show. The next show, by the way, is going to be, again, the first Monday of every month. It is going to be held November 5th. Now, this is going to be 2 days after Dunker's amazing stream, so trust me, he is going to have some amazing stories to tell you about his 24 hours. So, if you miss out on his stream, definitely stop by the podcast so you can catch up on the highlights of his stream. We're going to have a lot of really cool individuals, and I believe the mastermind, the Rusty Nail, might also make an appearance. We're going to have a sort of a new panel of podcasters. We're all going to be talking about a lot of different things. There's a lot of things happening in November. Anyways, there's a lot of things happening this month. There's way too much to talk about right now. However, like I said, stay tuned to the channels. Make sure you're following the channels. Just to give a shout out again, twitch.tv/CplButters. That's CplButters. Twitch.tv/DUNKERS101. That's Dunkers' channel. Drop him a follow. Make sure your notifications are turned on. and just show them love and support, man. You got bits to throw at them, just go and throw bits at them. You know, you got a Twitch Prime sub waiting that you haven't used in a while. Go knock that out. You guys are not going to regret it. You guys are awesome. Thank you all for stopping by. And dude, much love to you, Butters. Much love to you, Dunkers. It was a pleasure to have you guys on the show.
All
Thank
I'm
you,
gonna
brother.
say
Really
is if you're gonna be throwing bits and subs, don't be hitting me in the face too hard.
That's what the wife's for.